I've listened to it. It's pretty heavy, not just sonically, but in lyrics as well.
Inspired primarily by the tragedy in Tucson, the shooting there, and all the sort of nitwit that surrounded that event and politicized it and made it something more than it was for their own, selfish benefit. And so I felt compelled to react to that.
But a pretty quick turnaround on the record. Last album, the touring cycle didn't end that long ago, so you didn't seem to take much time off. Was that by design?
It was. A lot of what I've found, I've been doing this since 2002, and usually records are on 2-year cycles. You have a record in 2 years, another record, 2 years, another record, and I always felt a little uncomfortable with that. And any musician that's ever worked with me will know that I want to be in a constant state of creating, because writing a record is not like playing a live show. Just two different elements, two different animals, two different instincts. It's different energies, different approaches, different everything. So you go 2 years between writing records, and you kind of almost have to start over learning that whole process again, and your own creative processes have to be relearned or reapproached. And so I was hoping to have a much quicker creative turnaround and an output, because you come off tour and you have all this creative energy stored up because you've been improvising on stage. I've been each show is a different audience, a different crowd, it's a different energy, it's a different intention, it's a different desire. They want something more. Some shows, if they don't move, they stand there and watch you and they applaud and scream after the song's over. Some shows, it's just bedlam. It's just madness, mayhem, chaos everywhere. And you just have to recognize. Some shows, the audience has so much emotion inside them. There's so much pent-up passion that this is their moment where they can finally release. They can take off their work shirts. They can stop being a student who's bullied at school, or an employee who's bullied by their boss, or they can stop being someone who has these expectations of being, to live a certain lifestyle within, the darkness of the club, and within, to the soundtrack of our music. They can just lose themselves.
I saw you for the first time. I'm going to have to say 2004, 2005, opening up for Kitty. It was very striking, the live show. It was one of those I walked away, huge fan. Last time I saw you, you opened up for Five Finger Death Punch, and I'm not afraid to say that you totally stole that show. You don't have to comment on that, but it's the truth.
We have a very intense live show. It's much different than a lot of other bands do. It's by design. We want to go in and we want to conjure a mutiny of the senses, and that's just what we do.
Now, the new album, how long do we have to wait for our consumer consumption, and how long till I can actually go and pick that up?
April 26th, and we've got some, it comes out April 26th, and it has, I think there's a pre-order that's going to be with a deluxe version, and that comes with this really cool poster and all kinds of really neat little things that we've been working like crazy to finish. And it comes with a book of with a short story in it, and photographs, and actually, the Baby's Breath film, I think, is included in that, which is something I've never done before. I've never done anything like this before. It's a short film based on this really terrifying poem. Again, if people thought Kisses and Kerosene was enticing, this one is going to, I think, have people turning the lights on and locking their doors.
That's great.
It's pretty great.
How long till you're back on the road? How long till you're coming this way?
Soon, I hope. We're organizing that now.
Well, Otep, I appreciate your time very much, and I'll let you go about your business today. But here in a little while, we're going to debut Drunk on the Blood of Saints, and I thank you much for not only sending us the song, but giving us your time today.
Thank you so much for all the support, and I'm happy to share this with you guys.
All right, 6 o'clock. Kilo's Crank It or Cram It. We will hear new rock from Otep again called Drunk on the Blood of Saints. And so, make sure you pay attention. We'll let you know when she's coming this way. Now, though, we turn our attention. Mike Reynolds in the Kilo Traffic Center.
Hey, said, hey, it's